What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be playing some standard and we're going to be doing it with mono green, but this is not your typical mono green stompy list. This is a brand new look and it's quite the contrary. It's very small artifacts in mono green, and this thing is absolutely insane. It's been doing really well for me on the ladder. We've been destroying pretty much everybody, but it works off of the Soul Cauldron, a brand new card that allows us to exile creature cards from graveyards and tie the abilities of the cards exiled with the Soul Cauldron to other creatures that we own. Anything with 1/1 counters, which we're gonna get plenty of those, trust me. And the abilities we're looking to take advantage of today are Ginger Brute and Tough Cookie. Tough Cookie animates artifacts for us to attack. Ginger Brute allows us to be elusive and attack into the opponent without being blocked by things that don't have haste, which is pretty much everything. And then I did misspeak in this video. Quick disclaimer, I did misspeak. I thought Sir Ginger and the Amalgam's abilities would be pretty good here because they're really great abilities, but they are actually tied specifically to their names. Like the Amalgam here says I have to sacrifice the Amalgam specifically. So these two cards actually didn't get to see as much benefit from the Cauldron as I thought they would, and I did misspeak a few times in the video, so watch out for that. But the abilities of Ginger Brute and Tough Cookie are good enough to get the job done, trust me, because our creatures are going to be massive and Ginger Brute's going to let us slip through the defenses. We have Ozolith to double up on all the counters, pumping our creatures to the moon very, very quickly. And then we also have creatures that grow very fast because we have the Wormlet and we also have the Automaton, which are both naturally going to gain counters on artifacts entering the battlefield. And then the Sir Ginger is going to also be growing because when we lose artifacts, it also gets counters. So things get out of hand very, very quickly. But this was a really fun list. Like I said, we've been dominating with this thing. I think you're going to enjoy it. If you are new here, we do post videos just like this 5 days a week. So if you enjoy content like this, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, I'd really appreciate that. It'd help me out an absolute ton. And we'll see you guys at the end. Enjoy the games. Peace out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're playing some mono green and it got a brand new look. And let me tell you, I'm really enjoying the look, man. It is no longer mono green stompy. It is mono green weenies. And we have been dominating with this thing. I think we're like 7-1 right now. It's pretty ridiculous how good we've been playing with this thing. It's been pretty phenomenal. All right, and we're here. Let's go. Let's do this. We dropped the Teething Wormlet down first. Obvious choice there. And then we've got an option between Patchwork or the Soul Cauldron. I'm gonna go with the Patchwork because it can, you know, start growing as well as the Teething Wormlet, and they can both scale equally and get out of control very fast. All right, let's get in there. I mean, this hand, by the way, I mean, it couldn't get much better than this. The only thing that would be better here is if we like top deck a Ginger Brute on this next turn. That'd be wild. Also playing another mono green player, probably a traditional mono green stompy. These lands are actually kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Artwork is nice on those. All right, we got another land, but this time it's a grotto, which means we can scry, and I do like that top card. All right, let's pump up the squad here. Get in with our 3-powered Wormlet, also gaining some life, by the way, which could be the difference maker in this matchup. Beast Caller, though, does grow every time creatures enter the field, so they're going to be able to scale with us here. I would like to find like an Ozolith. That would be nice. A Shrine. What in the world? All right, looks like we got to do some reading here. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 1. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on target shrine for each shrine you control. Interesting. Very interesting. So that opens a plethora of questions for me here. I don't know if they are running a bunch of shrines or if it's just that shrine, but I don't like it. All right, let's go Simulacrum here. I want to try to get some attacks through here, so we're gonna go Simulacrum. We're gonna pump Automaton, and we're gonna get through like so. All right, so they do have a double block here if they want to take it. We'll see how that goes. I do have Death Touch on the Wormlet, so no matter which one they do decide to double block, they lose both of their creatures for it. So pretty solid attack for us there. Next turn I can go Tough Cookie and animate that that cookie and turn it into a 4/4. So we should have lethal here if they don't get enough bodies out in front of us here. Mono green doesn't offer very much in the ways of removal, so. Oh, okay, they're gonna go Ozolith. I do need to find mine. That'd be great. Go toe to toe with them on that. Pumping up the Beast Caller, and they're gonna get no more 1/1 counters off of that. Okay, so we have options here. I think the obvious choice here is just to animate this as a 4/4, and then they block 4, 5, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 get through. Yeah, that's GG's. That's GG's, my friends. It was a good game. I mean, they're just a little bit too slow. A little bit too slow for us. We are a little bit quicker version of mono green. Plus, I think we went first, so that didn't help their case. Our curve out was pretty nice too, but that's gonna do it. It's just all a matter of whenever they block here. Here they go. All right. Good way to kick things off here. This opponent, though, I mean, pretty cool deck. I would have liked to have seen where they were going with it. The Shrine, kind of strange, but I see the synergies there. I would have liked to have seen it a little bit more. Well, believe it or not, that was actually one of our closer games we've had. Like I said, we've been kind of rolling through people with this deck, so. Okay, we got a pretty good starting hand. Going second, not ideal, but we do have a pretty solid start here. Automaton into the Ozolith would be pretty nice. And hopefully we can scry with the Grotto to find something nice. All right, maybe fairies. I think we have a pretty good game against fairies. I don't know what's been going on with my opponents, but I've been getting a lot of opponents that are taking a long time to start the games off. I don't know why, but maybe it's some sort of connection issue on my end. I know my PC sounds like it's about to blow up, so wouldn't be too surprising. Another mono green deck, huh? Okay. Going toe to toe with mono green. I guess that makes sense though. I mean, algorithm stuff, right? All right, we'll keep that. Automaton, come on down. Let's see if we can keep pace here with the Gala Greeters. We should be able to. We actually have the Ozolith this game, so that's going to make a massive difference. And again, mono green, not a lot of removal stuff, so I feel pretty comfortable about my Patchwork staying on the field and getting me some huge value here. I didn't realize until I started playing mono green how many people are still playing mono green. You don't see it in the matchups at all, and then all of a sudden algorithm kicks in and you find 2 mono green decks back to back. Another Beast Caller, okay. You can have it. We do have a lot of ways to gain life in this deck, but they do cost, you know, a bit of mana to pull off, so. Simulacrum, all right. They're doing a very similar game plan to the one that we're doing here. You know what's cool? I think Gala Greeters would actually be a really good fit in our build too. It's not a bad idea. All right, we eat this damage, unfortunately. They might just be a little bit quicker than us because they went first. We might be in a little bit of trouble here. All right, so we go Cauldron. And then we go with the Sir Ginger. No attacks, but we have the bigger creature now. So I honestly, when it's mono green versus mono green, a lot of times it comes down to whose creature is just a little bit bigger. And my Automaton is now 6/6, so I'm feeling comfy in my position right now. Thanks to the Ozolith. I'd feel a lot better, honestly, if I could find a Wormlet so I can start gaining some life. All right, they get an automaton of their own here. And they pump it immediately, sure. I may want to actually add that to my build here. That costs 2 to do that. I think I want to go here and here. Then they pass the counters over to the Gala Greeters. Maybe we just not do that. Maybe that's the play. I know we go down to 2 here, but again, we have a lot of ways we can gain life. It could be a difference maker here. We'll see. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous about that, letting that extra 2 get through, but all right. And then Sir Ginger gets to sacrifice and gain life equal to its power. So that's a big life gain swing. And not to mention, we just found the Wormlet, which is absolutely a well-deserved hit there. Gaining some life, getting some counters, doing their thing. And we've got options, man. We've got options. I think we have to play it safe, unfortunately. I do think we have to play it safe. Is this only sorcery speed? We have so many options here. I think I'm gonna pass the turn, look to make some blocks. It's gonna get weird. It's gonna get real weird. Oh, they're playing white. They just found it too. Are they holding on to something? All right. I do have the Death Touch Wormlet now too, which is fantastic. Okay, they pump the other Simulacrum. They're trying to spread these counters out so they can get a little bit wider than me and get around my defenses. Only 1 card left in their hand though. It's a pretty good one. Darn it. Darn it. Food, treasure. Now we got to keep in mind too that the opponent has the ability to turn now that food or treasure into a threat. Okay, so we got options here. How do we do this? So we obviously kill the Gala Greeters, I think, here. We kill this here. And then we block sack here, or 5, 3, 4, 5. No, we can kill it. Okay. Oh, they made a big mistake here. This was a bad attack. A really bad attack for the opponent. Right? Because this is only sorcery speed, right? Yeah, so we got to do this. Gain some life. This goes up to a 7/5. And we absolutely are dominating now. They see me rolling. They hating. All right. That's our graveyard. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. Game over, my guy. Game over. You jumped the gun. You jumped the gun. Let's draw a card. Let's draw a card. Okay, that's a card. Six, 15, 19. So not lethal. Not lethal. All right, we'll send these 2 in. Worst case scenario, right? We've got options here. So worst case scenario, we can sacrifice any one of these creatures here okay, they actually block both. I didn't expect that. That's really good. That's super good for us. All right. Shoot. Do we just do this then? Yeah, sure. All right, let's hope that doesn't bite me in the butt though. Because that Simulacrum is still sitting out there. And they could bring it in with its Blitz. And then could they activate a land to attack as well? I don't think so. Glass Casket, okay. Not fun. For sure not fun. Okay. 2, 3, 4. That's fine. We're still alive, and we should be able to close the game out now. I hope. I sure hope so. Still have the ability here to eat food. All right, that's almost enough. 9. So 17, 18, 19. And lethal. Right? Did I do it right? Oh my god, I cannot believe we won that game. What a game, dude. What a little bit of a mind bender there too. I was a little bit afraid when we sent those 2 attackers through. I'm glad they they blocked each one. But that could have been really bad if they chose to let that damage actually get through because of their top deck, the way they top deck there with the glass casket. They glass casket away my cookie, and then they swing through with 2 extra attackers. They might have actually closed that game out, but a little risky attack on my part. Man, that was scary. That was a very scary game. I had the ability for a long time to, don't get me wrong, to gain that 7 life off of eating my ginger brutes and stuff like that, or my Sir Gingers. It's pretty good. This is pretty good. I don't know if it's a winnable keep here, but we'll see. Oh, it got a lot better there with the Ozolith. I'm starting to see how important the Ozolith actually is. I should probably add a couple more of those, to be honest. All right, let's do a little scry test here. Honestly, could use a little bit more lands. That should be okay. See if this lands. Probably not. Make disappear. Resolute reinforcements. No, it's make disappear. Okay, so it's more control. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do against a control player going second. Doesn't seem like a very good fit for us. Good chance they're playing planeswalkers though, so we're gonna hang on to this. Let's go ahead and give this up because it's gonna get, countered. We have a backup. Let's get all the counters out of their hand now. If they're running negate and make disappear, probably not able to get all the counters out of their hand, but we're gonna try. Oh, we did. They have a kill spell. I was wondering what was holding priority there. It's definitely a kill spell. Okay. I'm gonna go Ozolith though before, counters become a thing. Really? They have a negate. I should have known. I should have known. Dang it. The tough cookie went through so easily here that I thought for sure. Oh, it might just be the kill spell. Okay, it's just a kill spell. Very odd that they chose the Void Rend that instead of the Ozolith, though. I'll take it. Very strange, though. That's a great card. Let's try to resolve this. Nice. Very nice. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and Cauldron right away. Another kill spell. Sheesh. Okay, sure. If that's what you want to do. I mean, I don't have very many good targets for that, so I guess that's as good as any, but I'm telling you, if they have a planeswalker, they're going to regret that because this is going to be our absolute savior. Let's just hope the opponent doesn't have any, let's hope they don't have any, memory deluges in hand or something to reload. I just don't want them to reload here. All right, another land. Not great. Not great. I already played a land, right? Yeah. All right. Let's try to get the Sir Ginger down. Let's go to my graveyard here. Never mind. All right. Bummer. I forgot they exiled all my Ginger Brutes out of the yard. So there is no creatures to exile, no counters to be given here. Patchwork is good. Patchwork is very good. Because it's got the ward, I guess we pump this. Let's just keep eating up their graveyard here. You never know, that might come in handy later. They might be trying to get things back from the graveyard, Leer, or there's even the 4-mana counter spell that puts everything back. How annoying. Yeah, I don't think we can win this one, guys. With stuff like that, I don't think we can win this one. We can keep giving it our best shot, but I don't like my odds here. I don't like my odds. It just takes me drawing into one land here to be kind of out of juice. Void Red gets right through the ward mechanic too on my creature, which is so bananas. All right, choose to do nothing, huh? All right, let's go here. I can actually probably win with the root wire. If I catch him off guard here, I might be able to just win. Let's pump it up. Obviously, if they have another Sunfall, it's wrap, but destroy evil. Okay, sure. Not fun, but still, I still have the opportunity here at pulling this off, because I'm gonna give counters here to the root. We're gonna say go. So where it stands right now is this root wire is gonna be enough for lethal. I get one shot at this. I need them to tap out though and play something. Something except for that. That's so boring, man. That's so boring. All right. That'll do it. That will do it. GG's. Now we can either just sit here and just wait until they reload their hand, and there it is. There's their win con. Dang it.
Your hope is wasted. You cannot win.
Another sweeper, man. I haven't even seen the sweeper before either. Choose a number between 0 and 10. Destroy all creatures with power greater than the equal to the chosen number. It's pretty interesting. That's an interesting sweeper. Could be a really cool one-sided sweeper if you're running a lot of you know, weenies. That'll do it. All right, no need to waste any more time in this one. Oh man, sweeper central, man. That's tough. That is tough. Man, what stinks there too is I could have won with that root wire if they didn't have the sweeper. If they had committed, let's say, the Jace to the board and left the root wire and not realized that I could have made it into like like what? I don't even know, 12, 18. Like that would have been sick. Double Besagi makes things tough because I can't obviously cast both of them as lands. But our hand is only 2 drops or lower, so it should be fine. All right, we see a blue land come down. You hate to see it. Okay, Simic. Taxidermist. All right, very interesting. You had me for a second there thinking you were mono blue and had me a little bit scared, but you know what? Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. I think this is gonna be some sort of, obviously, graveyard sort of deck because the taxidermist needs creatures in the graveyard, so they're going to be milling themselves. It's soul tie. Dude, I don't know what it is. This highlighter ended up on my desk like 3 weeks ago. I wish it never did, because now I've just been, you know, playing with it like every day, and it's just frustrating because it's like it's so addicting. I think we go automaton. Yeah. Which then pumps up the wormlet to a 5/5. There's no white, so it's not like we're gonna get hit with like a smite or a wandering emperor or like a seed of the empire effect. If they have a kill spell, they can play it any time, so we might as well swing through here. There it is. There's the kill spell. You know what's funny is they give me another wormlet. Little do they know, They just replaced the beast. Pretty good play though. Taxidermist is a ramp mechanic too. That's pretty crazy. Add 1 mana of any color. It's pretty cool. All right, what in the world's going on here? This is looking like a deck that I made. The heck? What the heck? I think I'm gonna go with this. Send this through. No need to send in the Wormlet here. It'll just die to the Falco because it's got the shield counter. So we'll knock the shield counter off the Falco, not allowing them to play off the top of their deck now, which is great. Whew. Tough. Let's see. So this can be each legendary creature you control. So these don't actually apply. So this is still going to cost 2 mana to cast out at some point. Did they kick this? They did. They kicked this and then now it's a 4/5. Sheesh. They hit the nuts on that one. Holy. You can have it. Good news is I can toy with them a little bit because I've got the we'll take this one. All right, which lowers everyone's power on the other side of the field. Simulacrum's gonna pump up both of these creatures here for me back up to 7/7s, and then I'll just give the Simulacrum the counters because, you know, 7/7s are already well big enough to close out the game here by themselves. All right, so these have abilities now. Sacrifice to create a 1/1 green insect token for each creature card in your graveyard. Activate only as a sorcery. So that's a 0. Okay. And this game's over. I mean, it's pretty much a wash at this point. There's not much they can do unless they can obviously kill me this turn, but I don't see that happening. I have a Simulacrum in their way to block. What a weird deck they're running though. I like it. I like the weirdness. I like the weirdness, man. All right, that's it. All right, so we're gonna go here. Take this. And probably play this. And then we send in all the attackers here. They got to block each and every single one of them. So they're going to lose every creature they have here on the field. They gain 3 though. Dude, the Ozolith really takes this deck to a whole nother level. The fact that I'm growing my creatures as fast as I am is wild. It wasn't even my intention to make a deck that wants to grow their creatures this quickly. But man, do these things scale so fast. Like it's rare that I stop and just think about it, but my creatures are genuinely bigger than Titan of Industries, and they're 1 and 2 drops. It's crazy, man, and it's consistent too. It's so consistent. All right, there it is. GG's. I was about to swing through for like 100. I was gonna drop down the Amalgam and then the Cookie, and then also hit them with the Cauldron here, but they conceded. GG. I'm telling you guys, if there's ever, you know, a deck to craft that we make here on the channel, this is definitely one of them. It's very, very good. It's very powerful, and it's been very consistent. We've won almost every game. Like, honestly, we've played with it. We've won the vast majority. I say that and we're gonna lose this game, but you know, it is what it is. Interesting, they play out the chef here, so they're looking to do some sacrifice stuff here. Legendary, what? What are we playing? Virus beetle. Okay. All right, so we got Sir Ginger or we've got the Tough Cookie. I think I'm gonna go Tough Cookie here. No attacks. All right, our hand not turning out to be as good as I would have hoped. All right, now they got the rats coming in too. Okay. Well, they can't attack into us this turn unless they want to lose one of their creatures, which I doubt. Yeah, I thought so. All right, let's go with the Sir Ginger. Just kind of getting the battlefield ready here for war, you know what I mean? Just preparing. I will block with the Sir Ginger against the Lord Skitter, I think. All right, Vran comes down. Their plan's starting to kind of unfold here. I'm starting to see the sacrifice, the, you know, bleeding me out. Any attacks from the opponent here? They do send in one rat here, which is smart because the Vran, you know, obviously hits us for 2 if we kill this. Now that's an interesting decision. And they're hesitating because they don't want me to block. They're trying to wager whether or not I will block. And believe me, I am going to block. I don't need any more of these rats spawning on me, so definitely good value for me there. This is going to be absolutely massive. We'll take that. No attacks. And now we can start swinging through with some heavy hitters here. I need some help though, man. I would like to see like an Ozolith or I don't even know. Maybe like a Cauldron or something. Maybe they had another Rat King too. Who knows? Maybe that's why they were so comfortable swinging through. Vran definitely making my life really miserable right now though, because like I said, these rats can swing through pretty, you know, pretty freely. And I will have to block them or let them block them and take 2 or let them get through for 1. All right, I'm going to let this get through because there's no way that they can repopulate the board of rats. And so if it's just the 1/1, I'll take that over the 2 damage any day of the week. Are they going to sacrifice it though? Flesh Gorger. All right, sure. All right. We're still moving along, but man, I'm not happy with our top decks. Like we need to have like a, we need to have like an automaton. Man, even swinging through with this doesn't feel like great because they just block here and then I lose 2, you know, and then they can swing through pretty freely. I'm going to say no attacks. But yeah, I need like an automaton or like a wormlet in order for this, you know, to kind of start cascading and getting out of control. We haven't found very many hits here. We've just found a bunch of tough cookies, which it is what it is, I guess. We'll take the 1 every time. All right, we got to remember too that there's some shenanigans here with the heroes. Like they can save their Vran if like they want to trade blockers or something. All right, so they finally kill the rat and they are going to draw a card. They deal some damage. Come on. All right, well the Grotto's going to scry and then we'll probably do the maze here to draw. Thanks. There we go. That'll help. That will help. Hey, we got our first point of damage through here. You know, it'd be really nice though is if I could get a Cauldron and then, you know, get this Ginger Brute to the graveyard. Because then we can give the Clay Champion the ability to get through without being blocked. That would be phenomenal. All right, so they pay to sacrifice the beetle. Okay, so they sacrificed a beetle. I go to 10. I can kind of keep pace a little bit now with the life damage thing because we have the wormlet on the field, which gains me 1 life every time artifacts enter the field. So that's something. All right, they're gonna sacrifice it anyways, right? Starting to think I should make these blocks because of the chef being able to just sacrifice these and draw cards anyways. At least we can take away that option for them. I know we're taking 2 damage here, which doesn't feel good, but I think it's worth it. The Vran can only do that once a turn, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yes, only once each turn. It's gonna be another close game here, it feels like. I don't know if we're gonna be able to win it though. Our board's looking pretty healthy, but it just doesn't feel like there's too many top decks that would save us here. That's a pretty good top deck though, I won't lie. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. I think it's about time we start pressuring them with the Clay Champion too, if I'm being honest. Because we have plenty of blockers back, right? I mean, there's not a whole lot they can do about death touching creatures and whatnot. Yeah, I think this is where we start to take the lead here. This is going to be a big turn of events here, I think. We're going to start swinging through with unblockable 3 power, and then they're going to have to block the 8. Start losing some of their creatures here, hopefully. If not, they eat the 8. That's fine too. They're at 26. I get that, but at least I have some blocks on the return, so I'm good there. I'd rather not have to block though, because I want the Teething Wormlet to keep gaining me life. Interesting. Maybe they have a way to reanimate that. I hope not. Or blink it. That'd be bad. Nah, they would have blinked it before combat, right? No, because it would have been a 7 creature. Oh, they choose to sack it and draw instead of gain the 3 life. I guess that makes sense. All right. Feeling good, man. We're feeling good. I am at 7, though. That's very, very dangerous when you're talking about a Vran out there just kind of doing this thing. I should probably start thinking about eating some of this food here, which would pump up the Sir Ginger and allow us to scry. A lot of that's the thing with this deck, man. There's actually so much more possibilities than you might think. Like on the surface, I'm looking at the board and I'm like, oh, I don't like this, but there are so many things we can do. Like there are those savers, like gaining life and whatnot. All right, we're gonna go automaton here. We're gonna eat this cookie so we can go scry and pump up the Sir Ginger. That's a card. That is a heck of a card right there. All right, we should be able to start closing out now. Come on, we got this. We got this. We're back to 11 and we're swinging through for 8. They block with the Virus Beetle, dealing 2 to us. All good. I wish I could have got through with my the Ginger Brute, but I didn't have enough mana. Things are about to get wild though, man. Once this Ozolith comes down, we might have to just keep pumping the Sir Ginger and then just gain a boatload of life and just keep smacking away, man. I think that's the way to go. Who knows? Who knows? It's gonna be a long game here. Definitely a grindy game, but I think we can win it. I wasn't too sure we could even win this to begin with, but it's starting to feel like we can. I just love knowing that we're not going to get hit with the farewell or some sort of silly sweeper. Sweepers are my worst nightmare. All right, they sack their own chef. They're struggling here, I think, to find some relevant cards because that was pretty desperate. Another Vran. Just to get an extra 2 life. Okay. Again, a pretty bold, desperate move there, in my opinion. I mean, they could have sacked it with this, couldn't they have? Or maybe they should have. Yeah, maybe they should have just sacked it to get a card there. All right, let's get this down. Pumps up the board. Let's eat a food again, which pumps up Sir Ginger. 2 tokens this time, not just the 1. You know what? That's actually really good. In this spot, it wasn't good before, but right now it's actually really good. This can't die. This can't die. This can't die. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's start getting some of that damage through. They're not going to want to block here either. Like, that's not a really good block for them because they needed that chef to keep the card advantage going. So to lose out on this is not ideal for them. Down to 22. Where's their kill spells? They need some kill spells bad. Oh, a big flesh gorger's not bad, I will say. That's not bad. It's not good enough though. 6. So let's go 7, 8. 8, 6. Not great, but you know. Or let's do this. Let's do this and let's keep the pressure high. Man, my back. Wow, they eat all of that. Crazy. Okay. Not able to get that much damage through to us. I mean, the Flesh Gorger can get attack and obviously gain him 7, but there it is. Let's go, man. It was going to be a lot longer to get, you know, this game to close, but I'm glad they just conceded there because it was leaning more towards, you know, the inevitable. But man, what a grind fest that was. Holy cow. Can't believe we outgrinded them. That's gonna do it for today's video, guys. We'll be back again here on Monday with another video for you. But before you get out of here, if you wouldn't mind hanging around for just a few more minutes, I do have to discuss a couple of things that may or may not be changing with the channel going forward. I just want to let you guys know it's a little bit of housekeeping stuff. But I've been trying to invest a little bit more time into the quality of the videos as opposed to, you know, quantity. And there's some things that I would like to update on this channel. If you haven't noticed, you know, we're trying out new thumbnails, you know, different layouts of the stream here and whatnot. But I'm trying to just give you guys a better viewing experience. And, you know, that's going to come with, you know, heavier editing. And I think I want to try to learn how to do a little bit more with that and editing my videos and making them a little bit more entertaining and maybe different layouts and things like that. But that comes with time. And I don't have a lot of that on my hands these days. So we may be backing down from 5 videos a week to 3 again, at least for a short period of time. I'm not 100% on that yet. It depends on what sort of concepts I can come up with and how long the editing process is going to take. I haven't quite started that yet. I've been working on some new emotes for you guys that are members, and we're working on some extra videos for members as well. So we've been doing a lot of things on my week off of work this week, but I've been thinking about it, and I think I want to try to update the quality of the videos for the viewing experience for you guys. So that may take some extra time in learning how to edit and do some other things. But with that being said, I just want to prepare you guys. There may be only 3 videos next week coming out, and we might trial this out for a little while. But that's yet to be seen. It is Friday night for me right now, and tomorrow I'll know a lot more. But just want to say thank you so much for watching and you know, bearing with me throughout these times. We're gonna try to get you guys better videos, and it might come at the sacrifice of the quantity and the amount of videos I'm going to be giving you guys each week. So anyways, I hope that's okay. I hope you guys you know, understand, and I hope to see you guys back here on Monday. And if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. I appreciate it very, very much. I appreciate that a lot. And if you are a Mardu Mob member, Not only thank you guys for everything you do for me, you know, absolutely love that you guys are willing to support me every single month monetarily, but want to give you guys a quick shout out and let you guys know, again, we're dropping some new emotes. I just finished up 3 of them. I got this new AI generation tool. It's been a little tough for me to learn throughout this last couple of days, but we've been getting some emotes put together for you. We're going to try to keep making some more along the way, but we're also going to be hopefully dropping some new content as well. Some content, you know, that I'll be sharing some like insider details about how we build decks and things like that. It'll be a lot of fun, but it'll be a members only thing. So if you haven't already became a member, there's some new incentives on to, you know, why you should maybe join. But thank you guys. That's enough rambling for me. Enough talking. I'll get out of your hair, but I'll see you guys Monday. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Till next time. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's